So what if you could create some really engaging, professional-looking videos without ever having to show your face or record your own voice or spend a single minute editing? I mean, that's kind of the dream for a content creator, right? Well, today, we're not just dreaming about it. We're going to build it. We're going to break down step by step exactly how you can construct your very own automated AI video factory. Let's dive in.
So here's our game plan, the blueprint for our factory. First, we're going to talk about the promise of automated creation. What's even possible here? Then, we'll get our hands dirty and build the engine, the foundation of the whole thing. After that, it's time to hire our specialist AI workers, fire up the assembly line to actually generate the video, and finally, we'll run the whole factory from start to finish.
Okay, let's kick things off with the big idea. Anyone who's ever tried to make videos consistently knows the grind. The scripting, the filming, the editing. Oh, the endless editing. It is a massive hurdle that just stops so many great ideas dead in their tracks. But what if we could just completely change that? Now, just listen to this for a second. What if the moon suddenly disappeared? Our world would never be the same. That's a pretty compelling hook for a video, isn't it? Well, get this. That exact line came from a video that was created almost entirely by the system we're about to build. It wrote the script, it found the visuals, it added the voiceover, all on its own.
And that really is the core question we're tackling today. Just imagine taking that really complex, messy, creative process and transforming it into a simple, repeatable, automated task. That right there is the incredible power of the system that we're breaking down.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got the old way, the traditional slog. Hours and hours of script writing, recording, finding visuals, editing. And then on the right, you have the new reality. Fill out a simple form, pick a topic from a list, and just wait for the finished video to land in your inbox. I mean, the difference is night and day.
Okay, so how do we actually build this thing? Well, every factory needs a solid foundation, right? A factory floor where all the machinery connects and talks to each other. For our video factory, that foundation is a super powerful tool called n8n. So what is n8n? Think of it as the central nervous system, or maybe the main control panel for our entire operation. It's an automation tool that basically lets you link all these different apps and services together to perform tasks in a sequence. It's the platform where we're going to build and run our entire automated workflow.
And what's really great is how accessible this all is. As you can see, you've got options. You can actually host it on your own computer for free, which is a bit more complex, or you can use a hosting service for a pretty reasonable monthly fee to make the setup way easier. The key takeaway here is that there's a path for pretty much every budget and technical skill level. And here is the secret sauce, a huge time saver. Instead of having to build this entire complex machine from scratch, connecting every single gear and wire yourself, this whole system uses a pre-built template. You literally just import a file and boom, the entire workflow, all the steps and connections we're about to talk about is instantly loaded right into n8n.
All right, with our factory floor in place, it is time to hire the specialist workers. Now, in this factory, our workers are a team of specialized AIs, and each one has a very specific job to do. So let's get them plugged into our engine.
This is our AI assembly line, and it works in a really clean, logical sequence. First up, OpenAI steps in to brainstorm some ideas. Then, Tavily AI acts as our researcher, hitting the web to gather up all the facts. And finally, Claude takes all that raw material and acts as our scriptwriter. Each AI does its job, then hands its work off to the next one, and it's all perfectly orchestrated by n8n.
Let's look a little closer at their job descriptions. First, OpenAI is our creative spark plug. It generates 10 potential video titles based on the category you picked. Once a title is chosen, Tavily AI becomes our dedicated researcher, scouring the internet for relevant facts. And finally, Claude, our master scriptwriter, takes that title and all that research and weaves it into a structured, scene-by-scene video script.
All right, the script is written. Now we move to the final stage of production. This is where all the digital pieces, the text, the visuals, the voice, are all assembled into a polished final video. Now, this next concept is absolutely critical if you want consistency. To make sure every single video has a professional, polished look, the system uses what's called a movie template. Now, don't let the name JSON scare you. It's just a simple way to organize data in a text file. The important thing is to think of it as the master blueprint for our video's design.
So what does this blueprint actually control? Well, basically everything you see and hear.
It dictates the layout, how many scenes there are, where the text goes and what font it uses, what kind of visuals to use, even how the voiceover and music are mixed in. It is the key to producing consistent, high-quality videos at scale.
So, to finish setting up our factory, we just need to make 2 final connections. First, we plug in the service that actually reads our script and our blueprint to render the final video file. And second, we connect our email service so the factory knows exactly where to deliver the finished product once it rolls off the assembly line.
The factory is built, the workers are hired, the assembly line is humming. Now it's time for the best part, seeing it all in action. Let's take a look at how unbelievably simple it is to operate this entire system from your perspective.
This right here is the control panel for our entire factory. And just look how simple it is. You just fill out this form, you choose a category like space or history, pick a duration, select a visual style and an AI voice you like, and then you just pop in your email address. That's it. That is literally all the human input required.
So let's just recap that whole journey, because it's so simple. Step 1, you fill out that form. Step 2, you get 10 topic ideas back and you pick your favorite one. Step 3, you hit go and the entire automated factory just whirs to life. And step 4, a few minutes later, a link to your finished video lands right in your inbox. It is absolutely effortless.
And there you have it. We've just built an AI-powered video factory from the ground up, a system that makes creating content faster and more accessible than ever before. And this leaves us with a really fascinating thought to end on. When the how of creation becomes this simple, what becomes the new, most important skill? Is it strategy? Is it curation? Is it just finding the best ideas to feed the machine? That is the next frontier to explore.